Hey, this is Alicia with the Struggle Budget. Welcome to cash stuffing for the middle of January, but in February, because I am just that far behind. So many things have come up. I have excuses that I could bend your ear with. I'm just not gonna, because what's the point, right? So let's get into cash stuffing, because I don't have a whole lot of jibber jabber. I'm sure I'll find something to talk about as we go, because I'm just that way. This is 1336, and I'm not going to recount it because I literally just recounted. I have a bunch of garbage here in the back of my cash tray that I haven't figured out what to do with. These are old gift cards or new gift cards, and I like receiving gift cards, yet I hate using gift cards. Don't ask me why, because they're just kind of a pain in my butt. Just give me cash. Just give me cash. Sounds greedy, right? So these are some things I got from Christmas, and some of them are for specific places like Lowe's, and I have some restaurants in here, but I have some, oh look, an Amazon one for $50 and some Starbucks ones, but they're always stuck here. I never put them in my car. I never put them in my wallet, so they don't get used. So for now, they're sitting here in my cash tray until I figure out my mess and get them somewhere where I'll use them. I mean, I literally have to go, okay, let's go use such and such gift card today, because if I don't, I'll sit here with them for several years. I had one that someone gave me for my birthday for Massage Envy. I think I had it for 4 years. Thankfully, it was still good. It still worked. But I actually ended up using it for my daughter, because I think I still have a balance on that one. It's in here somewhere, I bet you. Let's just see out of curiosity. Oh, there it is. I still have $125 on that sucker. So anyway, I don't use them well. And I'm sure one of those is obsolete because I got it during COVID. It was to I don't know if any of you remember, during the COVID thing, a lot of people were into home improvement. So there was a whole bunch of money being spent at like the Home Depots of the world. Well, the one that I got here was for a landscaping type store. Landscaping. I don't know what else they call it. It was the Houston Garden Center is what it was called. So you know I'm in the Houston area. And I had never used it, and I have a guarantee almost that one's not going to be any good anymore, because I don't think that I think it's illegal to make them not any good, but I don't think it will be. So I never got there. That one's been sitting here since COVID, and what's that, 5 years now? So, all right. Gift cards. Point of that story, gift cards, pain in my ass. Whoops, sorry, pain in my butt. Okay, that whole rant, I may just cut that out, because what the hell. Anyway, we're going to start with, I think I should start with not just the black binder, which are mostly my current bills, but with, I don't have the breakdown right. I've changed some of my breakdowns on money, how I broke some of them down, and one of them was cash. Maybe I'll leave that till the end, because I have my cash wallet money, which is $100 for fast food for a couple of weeks. Tipping for just cash tips, and I think it was $10 of just me money. But the breakdown of the fast food, I give 100 to my daughter and 100 to myself, and that 100 giving directly to her is her incentive to not use fast food, because whatever money she keeps from not spending it on fast food is hers. And it was the amount I was spending for the both of us anyway, between the two of us. I just split it to give her incentive not to use it that way. And it works pretty good. But the cost of fast food has gone through the roof, so that $100 doesn't go nearly as far as it used to. So anyway, maybe I'll just try this time instead of doing the cash envelopes or the cash wallet stuff first, and see what happens. See if I end up with enough money at the end. It's always scary doing something different, because, yeah. So I'm going to put 140 in gas. And I should have, how much left? $568. I did reallocate $400 out of this folder because doing this cash stuffing last year, I ended up with, I don't know, what was it? 800 and 900, and at some point I had $922 in this envelope. That's a lot of money for gas, and I really don't need a cushion of that much for gas. So I took 400 out, and I was thinking I'd leave 400 in there. So if I took a vacation, like a road trip, there'd be extra money in there. This is, I reduced the amount that I was putting in. So this is pretty good. I haven't taken it out yet for this month. So the next thing will be an unstuffing, but I think I'm right around 128 or something for this month for the cost of gas and tolls. So that's a much better number. I'll have a little bit extra, but nothing like I was having, obviously. So I'll show you where I reallocated some of that money to. It'll come up, I think, in here. So I should have 568. 1, 2, 3, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 65, 6, 7, 8. So I have 568, which is good. And groceries get 250. And I have been, I don't want to jinx it, but I've been spending less on groceries a little bit because, I guess the reason probably is because I have fallen off the fast food bandwagon. Meaning when I feel lazy, and it started in December, and it always starts in December with the holidays, I fall back on my crutch of just eating something out quick, because then I don't have to clean up. I don't have to buy the food. I don't have to cut up the food. I don't have to clean up the kitchen, the stove. Okay, I sound like a major sloth, but if I can just on my way home run and get something and then have that, not the healthiest usually, but I'm home and I'm done. I don't have to cook and clean for dinner. However, that doesn't leave a lot for lunches for leftovers, which I do like to do, is make a bigger batch and have lunch leftovers for my daughter and myself. So this folder should have, envelope should have 741. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 50, 700, 20, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41. And I am not 100% positive why I have so much in this envelope right now. I mean, I do have to do an unstuffing, and I think I only spent like 180 this last 2 weeks. So there will be surplus, not 741, but it'll probably be about 500. So I'm sure I'm going to have to do more of a bulk shop pretty soon, because I've been going through my pantry using quite a bit of that. So household gets 25, and I've decided when household, I think it's household, when it gets up to 150, look at my math. What a goober, hang on. When it gets up to 150, I'll skip it. But I usually do need things for the household, and things like, what do I take out? I take out paper towels, toilet paper, Ziploc bags, garbage bags, cleaning supplies, those kinds of things. I don't know what I was thinking, and wow, this 62 is impressive here. Looks a little sloppy, doesn't it? Okay, can't handle that. There. So this one was 62. So we're at 87. And so I said when I finally get up to 150, I'll skip stuffing that one until it goes below the 150, and then I'll resume stuffing that one. I've put some limits on some of these. Last year when I started in January, they were all new, so I really didn't have any limits per se, because it was kind of hard building them up at all. 20, 40, 55, 65, 75, 85, 86, 87. So that I didn't really have limits. I was just like, please let me get some surplus in there so that every time I go to the store, it's not so difficult. This one is, what is it? What do I call it? Hygiene, personal items, toothpaste, hairspray, if you use hairspray anymore. So hair care products, things like that from the grocery store typically, but they can be from anywhere. But this one, I decided I was going to get up to 100, and I'm at 106, and I was going to stop stuffing it. And I usually put 15 in there. And I'm actually going to set 15 to the side because I didn't decide where I wanted to put that 15 for this month. And the same with that one. I'm going to skip it until it goes below 100, and then once it goes below 100, I'll start stuffing it again. Costco gets 75. And Costco should have 272, it says. So we have 152, 20, 40, 65, 72. So 272. And I need to go get some things that I always get from Costco. They have great frozen broccoli. Love it. Because if I do regular broccoli Netflix, I'm going to put in 20. I decided to start stuffing Netflix, and I don't know why. It is a monthly bill. And I noticed Netflix is one of the few subscriptions that I have that doesn't have an annual pay option, which is kind of annoying because all of the other companies that I use that do have an annual pay option, it's cheaper than the monthly version. And I kind of would like to just save it up and pay it annually, but they don't allow that. So that's $20. I only have $20 in there, and I'll probably take out, I think mine is $16 or $17 a month, and it will come out at my next unstuffing. I was saying something prior to that, but I guess it must not have been that important. Oh, Costco, my Costco trip. So I have a little bit of money in there. I need to go pretty soon. This one is 35. I bumped up pet costs because they were not, I was kind of lapping myself on the costs of the stuff for the dog food and whatever else I had. So I bumped it up for a little while to see if I can get any money in here. I should have 138. That seems like a lot. What the hell? Oh, I know. I was like, what the hell happened? So I had zero the last trip. The last trip I went over, I was down to $3. So $3, and I knew I had done a grocery shopping since then that included pet food. So I needed more than $3. So I reallocated some of that gas money into this envelope to beef it up so I don't keep running at zero almost. And then, or beyond zero in some cases. And then today's payday, I had increased it prior to increasing the monthly amount. So now I have a good little amount of money in here. I might be able to bring that back down. I think I was putting 25 in there. So, and I do have some guinea pig food to buy and probably some bedding. That girl is 6 years old, 6 years and 1 month. Her companion died about 10 months ago. So she's been kind of a loner, but we've been trying to give her some attention. But guinea pigs are stinky and they take a lot of maintenance. So unless you're dying to have a guinea pig, then my recommendation is don't. I know that sounds awful. Garbage is paid quarterly, so I need to add 18, 15, 16, 17, 18. It says I should have 38 in here, so obviously that tells me I'm nowhere near the monthly or the quarterly payment. 10, 20, 5, 30, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Next is hair. So our hair appointments, we both just went yesterday, and it was $132. And I usually have this pretty accurate, but it's been a couple of extra weeks since we've gone, and boy, did we need a haircut. But now we're coming up to the end of the school year where she has prom, so she wanted a little bit of a haircut before then, which that's only a couple of months away. And we usually go right around every 3 months. And then she has graduation in May. So I don't know how we're going to do that. So to keep her looking presentable. For me, doesn't matter. For her, this is the big time of her life, right? So 173, 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 25, 35, 45, 55, 65, 70, 1, 2, 3. Lots of fives in there. One annual bill is 52. I bumped that up a little this year because of a couple of more subscriptions that I got for, mostly for video editing and stuff. For this budget stuffing that I do. And also I need to sign up for the alarm company. And there was one other thing. I forget what it is. So this says it has 809. This is one, I'm not sure why, but I think I reduced some stuff last year. This went up pretty high. I do have a bill coming out that's about $200 almost shortly. So I don't know why it's so high, but I'm just gonna leave it for now. And then when I get to the what it costs for the annual, I'll start stuffing for a while. Stop stuffing, and then pick it back up when we get under a certain amount, maybe down to 500. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Is that right? Or was that 650? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. 70, 90, 610, 30, 50, 70, 90, 710, right? 730, 40, 50. No, that must have been 8. Let's try it again. Let's try it again. Those 50s screw me up every time. 1, 2, 50, 3, 50, 4, 55, 50, 70, 90, 610, 30, 50, 70, 90, 710, 710, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 85, 90, 1, 2, oh, good Lord. Okay, I'm going to take the 50 out and try it again. It says 809. Did I do my math right? 9? Yeah, I think so. 1, 2, 300, 400, 500. I'm going to put that aside. 20, 40, 60, 80, 600, 20, 40, 60, 80, 700, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 800, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Why was that so complicated? That should not have been that hard for me to do. Really. Okay. But it's right, so that's good. And it probably should be condensed. Life insurance gets 53. Wow. Somebody chewed on that one. 50. 1, 2, 3. Should have 369. Life insurance is coming out on my next unstuffing. And it's 316, so I have a little extra in here, it seems. Come on. Okay. Do you ever have a song that just goes through your head repeatedly? Oh, I know y'all do. They call it an earworm, right? I don't know why, but it's been bugging the crud out of me. So 369. 1, 2, 3, 50. 1, 3, 50. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27. Well, that is super duper far off. It says 327. How can that be so far off? And did I count it last week? Pretty sure I did. Maybe 359? No. 50, 100, 52, 53, 50, 350. Yeah, I don't have 369. Maybe. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 60. Okay, maybe I have more. I'm not going to do this to myself. So sorry. I don't mean to laugh out so loud. I'm killing myself over here. 50, 150, 250, 350. So 350 bucks. I should have $19. No. Yes. 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So I have that 369 plus a bunch of ones. 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77. Well, and that's special. That one's off a bit. I will reorganize that one. But at least it's more than and not enough because the bill is due. Car insurance gets $185, so 150, 60, 70, 85. And this one, I have quite a bit in the bank because it's such a big-ass bill. That is due in July, well, June. Essentially, it's due in June. But I have to find a new carrier, so I don't know what the new amount is going to be. 50. Oofta. Today is a struggle for me, hence the name of the channel. All right, so it says I should have $3,393, $2,500, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 3,000, 3,100, 3,200, 3,050, 70, 90, 3,310, 20, 40, wait, 50, 60, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't know how I did that, but I did that. It was a struggle and it worked. $33.93. I'm gonna say 4,000 for this one. It seems like well, I still have a few months, probably all the way until it renews. So that is it for my bills. Now I'm going to do my sinking funds, which always need a little help. So Buc-ee's is my monthly trip. Well, no, it's more like a quarterly or semi-annual trip to Buc-ee's. It's quarterly. No, every 4 months. So it says I should have 54. That's 45, 50, and $4 bills. So that one is right. Some of these are so specific, but they are things that were busting my budget on occasion. So I decided to start making an envelope just for those things that kept messing up my budget. Car maintenance gets 30. I should have 206 in here. And I'd like to beef this one up quite a bit. We'll see what happens. 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 200, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I have 207. So I have $1 extra. And I'm gonna leave it there. Donations gets $5. I should have 19. So I have 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. These are for some specific donations that come up at work that I like to save for. Electricity doesn't get anything. Fun is gonna get 5, which I really would like to put more in fun, but for now I'm gonna leave it at this. So I have just 114, 20, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Those old bills make them sticky and I can't get through them. Health. This was another one of my envelopes that I transferred some money to. I had bought some I was actually minus 16 the last time. I transferred 100 and I transferred 16 from unexpected expenses, which was supposed to go above that because, you know, I forgot to enter it. So now I have 125 in here. I have some vitamins and things that I've been buying that cost quite a bit of money. Well, not, yeah, they add up. They add up quite a bit. I don't know how effective vitamins are, but I have some other supplements that I take. And at this point, I need to do anything I can to get myself back in shape. So 25, probably stopping eating fast food would be a big one. This is medical, and this is a supplement to my HSA that I'm saving for through work. So it's really hard for me to count this one, but right now I have $50 in here because the HSA goes up and down. I mean, I deposit the same amount every month, but then I also have bills, and there's no way for me to keep track of the HSA amount really in here. I mean, I guess I could do placeholders, but not for the little stuff. So I have made 2 regular payday deposits of 25. House maintenance, I'm going to add 50 because I have some things I have to do, and I don't have very much in this envelope. And I did do some things. I did do that fan in the bathroom finally, because it was rattling and making a bunch of noise. So I should have 337. 1, 2, 3, 7. 337. So my ex came over and helped me replace that, which saves me any kind of a handyman fee, which I'm grateful for. But it was still like $150 with all the parts and everything. So office, I did buy some stuff at Etsy, which is not on here. I'm going to add 25 on Etsy, not at Etsy, like I went to the store, right? So it says I should have 211 in here. So let's see. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And you know, I was going to put on some of that Sort Quick before I started the video and playing with money and forgot. So my fingers are as dry as the paper. So for prepping and stock up, I'm going to add 25 stocking up. I probably should do some because I've been depleting the pantry. But you kind of have to go through your pantry every once in a while to make sure things are not expired. And I found quite a few things that have expired that I needed to use. So 100, 20, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96. I think I'm going to need to get some bulk meat. Tires get 20 because they're ridiculously expensive. I save small amounts for them all year. And I have my daughter's car and my car now. So I have double the tires. So 304 it says in here. 10, 10, I wish. 102, 20, 40, 60, 80, 93, 1, 2, 3, 4. I did say 304, right? Yes. Awesome. Unexpected expenses, I'm going to put in 20. And when I get to, dang it, when I get to 300, I'll stop in this envelope. But I seem to keep having unexpected expenses. So I have 110.14. 114 is right. And the last envelope is the veterinary fund, which gets 20. Okay, and this should have, so there's the 1,000. I should have 222 out here. So 150, 70, 90, 210, 15, 20, 21, 22. So I got 1,000 in the bank on this one. And I have his teeth to clean, which is going to be an arm and a leg. I don't think I have an arm and a leg in the envelope yet. And this leftover should be, how much? 200, and I think that was 20. So 230 is what it should be. Let's see. 60, I'm gonna put it back because I'll make a mess. 60, 70, 80, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 200, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That'll be that one. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So it was $2.15 because I reduced the amount I was keeping for tips by $5. So that is it. I'm not going to put it in my envelope, in my wallet, because I don't have it with me and it was empty anyway, so there was nothing to take out of it. I will sort this up between myself and my daughter and put that all away. And this was the first half of my budget. The second half is my sinking fund, snowball sinking funds, which are this pink one, which are low priority. This cream binder is the 1 month ahead, which is my emergency fund savings, and my daughter's senior binder. This one is almost done, so it's not going to be a snowball sinking fund pretty soon, but I'm still treating it that way because I still have about 4 or 5 categories I'm funding, plus her school one. Once she graduates, it's just going to turn into the college binder. And then that's it. That'll be my second video for the second half of my budget stuffing because it just gets too long. And I still have this $15. Not exactly certain where I should put this one. I know there were some that were low. Definitely not gas or groceries right now. Where should I put this one? Anyone got any ideas? Were you looking, paying attention? Did you notice? So, pet costs, I already bulked up. Garbage is quarterly. That's that one. That one's life insurance is quarterly. Car insurance. All right, maybe it's got to go into a sinking fund then. I thought I had taken care of it, but I didn't. So once I get Bucky's funded, not a big deal. Car maintenance, maybe I'll put this in car maintenance. What's that one? Donations, health, medical, house. What do I got in the house? All right, I know I have taken out quite a bit out of house. Let's put it in house. So 115, and it's not a pay, well, it's not, it is payday, but this was from household. Reallocate. So 352. And I'm not going to recount that sucker because I already counted it once. And counting has been challenging today. All right. So let's put that in here. And put this away. And we are done. Wish I had more of these. I do have a bonus that I got from work. It's bonus / profit sharing, they call it. That I'm going to use to fund a bunch of these envelopes, get them to the top. Now, since they're sinking funds, they sink. I don't know how else to say it. You spend the money that's in the sinking funds eventually. So that'll give me just a little bit of leeway to put some money into some other sinking funds and beef those up. So we'll see what happens with that. I've been thinking about it for a while, not exactly sure yet where it's going to go. Plus, my taxes, I didn't end up owing anything. I got $47 back. So there were a lot of changes between last year's taxes and this year's taxes. And with the new payroll company at work, I had to change my withholding. So they kept a lot more, but I didn't do that until like April or May. So I thought I was still going to owe. And I also had the change in my deduction for my daughter. She's at the age now where I only get a head of household deduction. So it went from $2,000 to $500 deduction. So whatever, I'll take the $500, but she's more expensive now than she was when she was little. Suckers, reduce that thing kills me. But anyway, that's where we're at. We're done for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in the second half of the budget stuffing.